was drowning in the silence with a weight I could not name. Every road I kept on walking led me back to fear and shame. I was smiling for the people while my soul was losing light. Every day I looked unshaken, every night I lost the fight. I had carried all my failures like a chain around my feet. Every memory kept whispering I would never be complete. And I reached the end of myself with no strength left in my hands. That was when your quiet mercy met me where I chose to stand. Shattered, still was worthy of your care. I was tired of all the hiding, tired of losing to my fear. Then I felt a holy comfort whisper softly, I am here. Not with anger for my failures, not with shame for where I've been, but with love that knew my story and still welcome me within. Like the sunrise through the curtains, after endless shades of gray, you stepped into all my darkness, and the night began to fade. Jesus, you lifted me when I had no strength to rise, when my heart was buried under pain. You have seen the hidden battles no one else could recognize, all the storms behind my breathing, all the tears behind my eyes. You were near when I felt distant, you were close when hope was thin. You were holding all the pieces while I thought I'd never mend. I remember waking mornings, feeling empty, numb and cold. Now I wake and feel your kindness like the sunlight on my soul. You did not demand perfection, you did not condemn my pain. You just met me in the ruins and began to build places mercy grows, and the valleys once so barren can become where healing flows. Every step may still feel fragile, every road may still be steep, but the hand that holds tomorrow is the hand still holding me. I don't need to fear the future, I don't need to hide the past, for the grace that came and found me is the grace that always lasts, and the love that started healing will complete what You can breathe on lifeless ground. You can make a heart abandoned beat with holy purpose now. So if someone here is hurting, if the night feels far too deep, if the wounds still wake you nightly, if your soul has lost its sleep, there is one who lifts the fallen. There is one who knows your scars. There is one whose name is Jesus, and he meets you where you are. I had carried all my failures like a chain around my feet. Every memory kept whispering I would never be complete. Then I reached the end of myself with no strength left in my hands. That was when your quiet